Cypher and Sova. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to play this out on both sides, especially since they're starting on the defending side.
Yeah, that is true. I'm looking at this yesterday. Sharper was a bit lackluster on his jet, but hopefully he's gonna be able to step up for his team this time. As Not was the one trying to carry out, bring that victory for his friends, but it didn't work out in their favor. Hopefully today we're gonna see a closer match versus NXL as the map is Ascent. I don't know how many times have you been in Ascent right now. Actually, let me give it a quick look, as it looks like it's gonna be the favorite map out of everything.
Yeah, someone that you're going to want to watch out for is the Jet player on NXL. Flipster has an incredibly aggressive style he likes to play. Even in defense, I've seen him push up into the spawn just before the game's even really gotten going. And he'll go frag out just immediately. Make sure you have your eyes on him the entire time. Because you can be assured you're going to be seeing some wild stuff coming out of him.
Yeah, well, that is what it is, right? You are the anti-fragger for your team, and sometimes you don't even expect it to happen, but he just balls in, jumps in with Blaze Glory confidence, and you can tell by now they are gonna go for the mid take. Mid is very important. Oh! Yeah, Lurk will be jumping.
Enemy remaining.
Oh man, this is going immediately the way of Sharper Beta. Getting that nice little 3K there in the pistol round to start things off, that's going to be really good for economy. Sharper now 1-0 coming into the second round. That first round solidly going in their favor, almost keeping everybody in line. And they're going to be able to force up to some SMGs, maybe a rifle even.
No, I did not expect this. When you expect that you're defending, right? You're not gonna be attacking them. But you were like, hell no, we're gonna just jump in. It's pistol rounds. We're gonna go in, look for those kills, and they did. Beta with 3 frags on his name. Alert just dashes in, gets 1 frag, stays on the side, and they're all confused on what just happened there. Mid control, yet again, is the go-to thing to do. But they do have specters here and there. Beta with his drill. What will he find? What will he see? Sees one, but
Yeah,
doesn't see the guy pushing though.
No, he's going to be. Beta will be able to respond quickly on the trigger and take him out quickly with that SMG kill. And the trade will be coming through from Vasquez on the Beta. Trades it back. The refrag is quick and efficient. Minute 10 still on the clock. 4 versus 4. It looks like you want to head this towards B. Two towards market. 2 through B main. And only 1 to defend. We do have the Jet pushing up an alert. Alert's going to be able to grab that kill and back on off. That's going to bring the man advantage to the defending side of Sharper. Gotta be careful though. Noisy Boy coming in through the back line now. He's going to be someone to be careful of, and so far they're not. Calzoy's able to get the trade though and bring it back into the favor of Sharper once again. The spike is now down though. So the retake's going to have to come out, and they're going to have to play rather carefully. Gotta be careful because the Raze is holding up top. Won't be enough though. Nodok's gonna get that kill nice and quick like, and now Nat's gonna have to do a lot. 1, 2, not gonna be able to get 2. Calzoy gets the trade, and the second round is claimed by Team Sharper.
Well, I think this might be even a repeat from yesterday. I've seen Team Sharper go 5-0, and after that, they just lost the game. Everything is looking good so far, and hopefully they can keep the momentum here. But it will be a buy round for NXL as their rifles are at hand right now. The question is, how are they going to do? Okay, go ahead.
This is the all-important rifle round that's going to be coming out of NXL. This is where they need to turn around the boat now, or else they're going to crash right into a cliff of a 3-0 lead from Sharper.
That is true. They've been trying to take mid quite a lot. They did do a B split, but it didn't really work out in their favor. Now, their answer is to try A side. Look at the corners. He's gonna get the headshot. An amazing job for him. Will he get another? They're currently flashed perfectly. Calzoy claims a double. Breach. Those flashes, man, you gotta be careful from that. Blinded, and it makes it an easy kill for them.
Yeah, that right there is going to turn the tide away from NXL Sharper. Having the man advantage here, it's going to be crucial to them. Vasquez might get caught out here if he's not careful. He's going to be able to get away in time, and that's not a problem. But the spike is headed towards A. 2 players do reside over on this site and will be defending. Calzoy and Co. Budmeister, quick on the trigger, able to find one. Now Chainsy. Last man standing won't be able to get it. Vasquez will trade it back and bring it to their advantage. 3 versus 2 retakes going to have to come out sharper here. Beta and Co have a lot to do and not that much to do it with. Nodix is good for the first.
Okay, no, it's gonna be a 2v2. One is underneath heaven. Do they even know where they are positioned right now? They're gonna use a recon, but they're not gonna be able to find anybody as they're positioning themselves really well. Beta misses his opportunity to get one down. Will he find it? Yes, he still will. Budmeister still underneath. Gonna be seeing the guy reloading. Cypher, will he get a double?
My god!
It lines up on his rifle.
Beautifully done, able to get the clutch of a 2K and claim it the first round for NXL. It was a pricey round, but a round that they desperately needed. The eco is going to be pretty rough on the side of Sharper now. They're going to have to partially or full save into the next.
Well, it looks like we're going to see a couple of mix buy here. Like, they are going to buy some Spectres, armors, and some sheriffs, I guess, here and there. It looks like Kalsoy decided to go for a light armor and the sheriff. The good thing about this, right? Sheriff is still a gun. If you aim it right, correctly onto the head, it's gonna look really bad.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what we're going to watch real quick is Vasquez. He's going to be able to get the first there on the Chainsy to start things off. That man advantage is going to be crucial in NXL. They are facing an eco, so they don't have to worry about all too much. They just need to make sure that they don't get pushed upon all too quickly. Alert and Co playing towards mid, but that's going to be about all she wrote because you got to be careful. Vasquez will be coming around the corner. If he's not careful, he's going to be taken down. But Alert quick with the trigger, able to find the head of Vasquez to bring it back into their advantage. Alert good for a second as well after the trade from Noisy Boy. The refrag was good. Now a 3 versus 3 remains. The spike still is just going down.
You do see Cypher coming, walking up, might be able to line this shot up. He does, but does not pull the trigger perfectly in time. Paranoia will be there. As you can see, the rifle toy gun skin gonna be painful if you get shot down, as the Jet will find Beta. 3v1 Alert. Not gonna be able to end this one, and the Christmas gift have been unpacked. A Merry Christmas, he says.
Yeah, that is a second round claimed by NXL. So far, they're able to tie up the game here in the 4th. Coming into the 5th now, we got another rifle round inbound. Both teams going to be equipped fully with rifles, as much utility as they can. And this is going to be the round to determine the next few, because this can break or make a team. If NXL can continue on their rampage and stacking up a 3rd round, get one up against Sharper, they're going to be in a much better place than if they fall here. Because if they fall here, they will start to stutter and stomp.
Ooh, Alert is able to get that first frag onto their NFL's Jet player. Will he find a more? Rocket will be their showstopper. It did not hit, but end of the day, Knots will claim that kill. He does dodge away. Knots trying his best to look for a frag, but he's able to counter that out with Beta claiming that Shark Dart kill. 3v2 for defenders and the attackers. Looks like they are going to go for an A take instead. Pushing it around.
Yeah, they're going to rotate all the way around as quickly as they can. They don't want to deal with these players just yet, and I don't blame them. They're going to want to get the spike down and play a retake. Sharper, they're going to need to figure this out quickly, though. If they haven't already, they might be kind of screwed into this position.
It just goes to show, it depends on how their aim is, because they're so low in health right now. This is going to be tough for them, as even Beta still has an armor. Will he be able to find the frag? That is the main question. Door has been closed. Kalsoy looking on his corners. Gonna try and destroy that one out before they take the site. Time is ticking for them.
Noisy Boy and Co. really have their work cut out for them, but Budmeister's making it look easy. Finds the first on the Kalsoy. Now Beta, last man standing in a 1 versus 2. A doable situation due to the low HP. There's not going to be much time left on the spike, and he's going to have to opt to save. That's going to be a 3rd round for NXL, and they're really going to get momentum going now.
Yeah, the momentum definitely has been a shift. Sharper looking a bit dull after losing these rounds in a row. The question is here, how will they recover economy-wise? It's a bit tough for them.
Yeah, this isn't the best situation to be in. If you're Sharper, they have the 1 rifle. That might as well be a hero rifle coming into the next. They can afford a bulldog alongside, so it looks like they're going to go with a 2 rifle and a sheriff setup to try and do some damage to the economy. Oh no, they're full sending into this one. Actually,
Mm.
I don't know how I would feel about that. I would just, I don't know, man. I don't know how. I wouldn't do that, Sharper. I mean, if you want to,
Ah.
go for it.
He did.
Ooh,
They're gonna be pushing this. Sharper wants to play this aggressively. We're done defending the side. We're coming to you personally, but you can see the positioning coming from NXL. There is one lurking around outside of the B side. He's gonna try and look for more. Vascal unable to claim that frag, but gets that information that he did see three people there pushing on now to the A side. Is a team NXL with the drone in hand, flashing it in. Cage has been set up. Budmeister is able to get the kill. Calso at Nox will find one at least. 3v4 as NXL is able to plant that bomb. Alert gonna fall down here as they're gonna be a bit more in a sticky situation for a V2. Will you go for the save instead? Because clutching this is gonna look really hard. Bulldog at hand, not will die. As SB Chainsy will claim one.
yeah,
Looking
coming
for
into it
more.
now. 2 versus 3 retake for Sharper. They don't have the advantage into this one at all. They're still going for it, but Vascals makes it look easy and eliminates them one by one. That's a fourth, now doubling the score line of Sharper for NXL. 4-2. This isn't the best situation. Your economy isn't going to be great coming into this round. They can buy up some rifles once again, but it's going to be a risky buy. They're not going to have all the utility in the world to work with.
Yeah, it is gonna be a
Also, Merry
force
Christmas, chat.
by- Wait, okay, Merry Christmas, chat. Yeah, it's gonna be a force by. Surprisingly, we don't see any operators at hand yet for any of these teams yet, but SP Sharper, they need to figure out a way on what they need to do. They've tried pushing towards them. It did not work in their favor. The retakes have been quite shaky, not really as synchronized as you want it to be. A site might be what NXL is looking for. I mean, if it ain't broke, why stop? Gotta continue on jumping in that site. And Budmeister has complete information, has the mid going towards Cubby. A
Oh,
short.
Chainsy.
Oh,
This
he's
right here
actually.
could be a really nice play if it's timed right. If they get the timing on that, things could work out flawlessly from them. But right now, nothing's being given away just yet. They don't have the information to work with, and Alert's going to have to call it immediately. Oh, beautifully done on the flipster. A quick kill out of Alert. A second kill as well. And able to get away with the skin of his teeth. Calzoy and Chainsy finish off 2 more, leaving the Sova alone in a 1 versus 5. Spike not down. He's in a desperate situation. Tags down Chainsy down to 30. But that's going to be about all he can do. Alert's going to find the final kill and a 3K for their name. Sharper now 3-4, down by 1.
I am so amazed that Alert was able to even see that, dude. I had to go so close to my screen to even see that pixel of his head, but Alert is on site. He is alert indeed as he claims that first frag, and the second immediately dashes to the side, refrags again, gets a 3K, and helps his team to win that round.
Yeah, beautifully done by Sharper, able to rebuke the attack of NXL entirely. But NXL, they gotta be careful in this situation. They bought up once again. They can afford it, but it will be a bit of a tricky buy if they're not careful. Things can start to deteriorate from here if Sharper can refute their attack and rebuke it.
They are gonna use Sova, trying to look for those frags. Smokes has been dropped, but the recon bolt sees quite a lot. The
Chainsy.
flash! The flash works in their favor.
Man.
2 are down. Kitchen knife galore. Not gonna work out in his favor as Alert is able to claim that one. 3v4. How will they retake this?
Yeah, this is now down to a 3 versus 4. Like you said, this isn't the best situation if you're Sharper into this one. They're gonna have to be rather careful. They're gonna start to make their push, and Budmeister's able to get one, but he's traded out by Nodex. Vasquez looking for one as well. Get some tags, but nothing else. Cypher's going to know where the locations of these players are now. It's going to be kind of risky. The skill's good for 1 on the Nodex, but they're blinded. Shots out of Calzoy, able to get 1, but not 2. No, Nats will be good for it, and a 5th is claimed for NXL. Their attacking side looking good so far, but Sharper putting up a defense.
I guess, like, I've been noticing a repeat here. For Sharper, they do not have the best retake strats here. They're just jumping into the side, trying to look for the corners, not really synchronizing their skills here and there. It's been difficult for them, but at least when in terms of defense, you know, if they're not caught off guard, it works out in their favor. Alert he wasn't doing that well yesterday. Today he's doing fantastic. Now he has the operator at hand. We'll see what he can provide for his team with this one.
Yeah, a very important round for Sharper into this one. They've forced up. They have some weaponry to work with, but it's going to be a little bit sticky if they lose this one. Flipster, his aggressive style really needs to start to shine now. There's no one on the A site directly just yet, and that's going to give him plenty of space to work with. Ooh, nicely done. Vasquez able to get the kill with the nade. Not as good for the trade though. Brings it back down to a winnable situation. 4 versus 4, and the spike isn't planted just yet. They have plenty of time to interrupt it. The rotates are coming through, and Flipster's going to have to come out big here. He's going to get spotted out and have to back on off here. But they're going to have a little bit of information on where these players are.
There is a pushback for Chainsy if he does want to use it. The question is, will it hit? He is positioning himself right there, trying to retake this side. They're going to be able to tag one at least. One is in the smoke. There's gonna be a surprise. Bubmeister sees it coming. Chains is able to claim another 3v3 beta. Finds one. They're gonna be able to find the second. But 1v1 Flipster versus the Breach. Chainsy. He's looking left and right. Will he get it? Does it? Oh, it looks like he will. As he will win. Oh, he doesn't have time. He didn't have time.
Oh, shoot.
This is gonna hurt them a lot.
That's not great for Sharper. They're able to knock out all of the NXL line, but unfortunately for them, it just wasn't enough to pull over the round. And that's just not going to work well for them at all. They're not going to be able to afford themselves a full bite. They'll have that rifle carried over. Looks like they're going to upgrade to some SMGs, but that's going to be about it they can do. Some are going to still be on upgraded pistols.
The question, I'm not sure what they can do here for the side of Sharper, right? They're forced buying now, and it's not what you want to see. You do have SMG, you have sheriffs here and there, even a bulldog, but it's gonna be looking rough for them.
The player that's going to have to come out for Sharper here is Chainsy. If Chainsy doesn't come up big, things will fall apart for the defending side. They got Nodix, he's got a Ghost. He can make some stuff work with that, but it might not be much. He's able to get one. That's a good start to it. Noisy Boy, good for the trade though, and Vasquez good for the other. That right there brings it down to a 2 versus 4, and Sharper in a desperate situation. They still have the rifle alive, but it won't be enough. Budmeister is in their backline and will find the kills. That's going to be a 7th for NXL. Going, no, there's Jet still alive. I didn't realize that. My bad.
Yeah, alert. You know, he's gonna look for
he's just looking for exits
instead. I mean, the problem here is their mid was so open that Vascal could have he just straight up went to mid, went to the spawn, and got the multiple pickoffs there because they were not prepared for it at all. They just let mid open as a book, and it really did bite them back badly. As
Noisy Boy should be able to find him here. He does.
How'd he
there
know?
We go. That's a common spot.
I guess you just have to do it, right? With or without, if it's gonna hit or not. Gets that frag. Alert did not see that coming, hoping for the exit frags, but dies instead. Rifle in hand. Another buy round for them. Rifles are up there. But the question is, will they be able to defend this? 7-3, looking like a disaster for Sharper. They were doing good in the earlier rounds, but after the momentum was lost, it's been going downhill from here.
Yeah, things really not working out for them, and NXL seem to be thriving. That ult could do some damage, but won't be enough. And Flipster is playing the aggressive style that he loves. He's going to be able to find the kill on the beta to start things off. That's going to open up the ace site. They do got to be careful. The Omen lying in wait towards the door could find something. And Vasquez is good for one onto alert. Now Vasquez is going to start playing aggressive as well. And things will seemingly fall apart for Sharper. Calzoy, good for one on the Budmeister. Trades it back. Brings it down to a 3 versus 4. It's not going to be enough, though. Nodix trying to find some damage. Will get it onto the Rays. But the spike is down, and the retake will have to come out in 3v4 fashion. Chainsy going to be the first one to respond. Will be flashed out, and Flipster will find that frag. A 2nd for his name into the round. And that right there brings it down to a 2 versus 4. Very desperate for Sharper, and honestly, they might look to save here. Nodix, good for one. Finds on Vasquez. Calzoy is playing nice and close. He's by the door. He has a little bit of time to work with, but it's not much. I think the call to save has been made. And they're going to have to back on off. Flipster finds his third, and yeah, that's going to be all she wrote for the round. That's going to be an 8th for NXL.
And this was their buy round. This is not what you wanted when you do your buy round. They get dominated immediately by NXL, which, by the way, even chat is saying they are the first strike winners in Indonesia, and you can really tell why that they're this strong or they're this good. You know, they're the team to beat here. And ooh, playing around there, the Jet. Last round, you got to do everything that you can. Force buy this.
Yeah, right now this is looking to be a flawless by NXL. They're very, very close to closing this out without dropping all but 3 maps. If they lose this one, they're not going to be in bad straits at all. But Sharper, they are not going to be feeling good going into this next half.
Definitely, but hopefully their attack is a way better. Synchronized skills are there. Paranoia has been used, but blinded. That is Alert trying to run away. Flipside says not today. Chainsy claims 1 at least, but 2 have been taken from the Jet. That is Flipside. Vascal's even find another beta. Is down. Looks like it's time to rotate. Time to go for B. 2v4 situation. Can they turn this around? Sharper doesn't seem like it. 4v1, and the only one you have left is not. This might be over here, buddy.
It's down to the Cypher. He's got a lot to do, not much to do it with him. 4 players to find. He won't be able to do it. Budmeister finds the last, and that is a 9th round secured for NXL. Now 6 up over Sharper. The sides will change, but they gotta be careful because things are not going their way on the Sharper side.
Well, I've seen a lot of people come back in the sand when they are on the attacker side, so hopefully Sharper has what it takes to get more rounds into the bag. Alert in terms of fragging here. Vascal and Budmeister really proving to be the dominators alongside with Flipside.
Judging
by the positioning that they have right now, they're all stacked in A long. They're probably going to just start rushing this. Not really the best strategy, but if it's the pistol round, it did work out in their favor last time on the first round.
Yeah, Flipster is playing aggressive, and it is Flipster. He's going to be good for 1. The kill comes out from a second, and Flipster able to get a 3rd for the round as well.
No
Things have really fallen apart. Chainsy able to trade it back, but he's against Nats. Chainsy able to find a 2nd. He's now in a 2 in a 1 versus 3, and Budmeister finishes him off. That is a dominant start to their pistol round on the second half. And a 10th round is claimed by NXL. Now 2 away from match point.
Well, you wanted to enter the side, but you couldn't. You were blinded from the breach. You couldn't really see anything, and they just line up for Flipsider and Mr. Nuts. So this round, they're on pistols.
Yeah, this pistol round will be desperate for Sharper. These SMGs can be so deadly at a close range. And right now, the aggressive style out of NXL is really beginning to show. Really pushing their luck, looking to get into their faces whenever they can.
Pascal trying to get information here. He does a push outside the B side. Looks for 1. Will he get it? Spray control and Noisy Boy. Get the hell away from me, buddy. We're going to claim that kill and another as Pascal. 2 frags, 1 for Noisy Boy. 2 are left. Flipsider says, as they are going to stop the attack from Sharper. 11-3. This might be a quick day for NXL.
Yeah, really, really quick. Sharper, their axe is not sharp enough, and they just can't seem to get it done. We do have some upgrade rifles going to be coming out of NXL into this one, but that's going to be about it. They have some SMGs as well. Meanwhile, Sharper, full rifle round. If they don't convert this one, it will be match point.
Yeah, will be match point indeed. They are going to force their buy here. They have to at least get 1 round to start the momentum rolling. But NXL always ready to stop that. Currently positioned all outside B garage. Trying to decide what they're going to do. They don't have the mid dominance, the mid take here and there. As we've seen previous times here in Ascent, mid is usually open, but the way NXL is playing this, we're not going to give them an ounce of chance to even try and enter from the mid. Although you do see Jet Flipsider rotating around with Sova with his drone, hopefully gonna look for more information. He does see a couple of people in mid, so with that said, it's gonna work out in their favor. But Alert gets the first frag for this round, and it's gonna be on to Flipsider for a V5. Maybe this is the time for Sharper to get another. They are gonna close the door into mid market, so they can't really enter from that area unless they start destroying it, which will give them information that it will be the B take. Pascal.
Yeah. This is
Not with
looking to head towards B, and it's going to be a bit of a desperate one. Pascal playing aggressive is going to find that kill, turn around, toss a paint shell, and be able to get a little bit of damage down. That's going to be about it, though. Now down to a 2 versus 4. Nats going to have to come up big here. He does have a close range advantage. If he finds his first peak, able to find it, able to get out of the way with full HP as well. Looking for the second, gets it. Oh my god, Nats. Doesn't get a third though. Chainsy is there, and now Budmeister alone in a 1 versus 2 winnable situation won't be able to do it. Calzoy finds the frag, and a 4th round is finally picked up for Team Sharper. Now 11-4. NXL still in the lead by a considerable amount, and the full buy round will be achieved as well from NXL. They're gonna have a Bucky, but the rest are equipped up to the teeth.
And I guess for what Team Sharper needs to do, you just play round by round. Yes, they are ahead, but just think about this round before even thinking the rounds afterwards. Just be patient. Look for those openings as they did in the mid with the help of Alert grabbing that kill onto Flipsider. Just a bit more here. They may be able to come back, but the chances are very slim. But they can still make it happen.
Something to look at from Sharper here. If you're looking at the minimap rep, they are fully expecting pushes to be coming out of NXL. They know that's their defensive style. They know it's an offensive style on their defense. And they know it can be so dominant. So this is going to be Sharper playing pretty defensive, pretty safe. They're not going to be wanting to make the aggressive moves that they really want to here on their offensive side, and I don't blame them for that because things could fall apart really quickly for them if NXL is able to catch them out in that.
Like, you can see the positioning right now, right? Budmeister outside A side, looking for anybody to start pushing this with his Bucky at hand. That is gonna demolish you close range, so you're gonna play a bit more careful, like you said, from the side of Sharper, as they know NXL is an aggressive type of a player, but they decide to enter in the A side, so Sova might walk into the Bucky. That is always gonna peek it, but does not get that kill. Beto is able to get the kill into Budmeister. Nats has heard where they are. Recon, but gets killed by Chainsy. They're gonna get pushed back. Jet Flipsider needs to run away. 5v3. Quick rotations this time for NXL. Gonna try and make a play here.
This is the round that they have to come alive. This is a 5th round they desperately need for Team Sharper. Nats, Pascal's good for one. The trades do come through, and Alert finishes it off. That is a 5th for Sharper, trying to rebound into this matchup and not let NXL take it away just yet.
This is what we call, well, in my language, in Tagalog language, if you ever, because I live in Southeast Asia, right? So, puso lang is that just keep it going on, heart. Just play with your heart and do not give up. And that is what Sharper is doing, believing in themselves that we can do this. Take it slowly but surely. We're never gonna give this up that easily, and it's proving that it's working out for them so far. Gonna get information into the mid.
Noisy Boy still opting to play this aggressive. Chainsy will find out. I mean, Sharper clearly has some anti-strats for this defensive side of NXL, and they're really taming him on it. It's down to a 4 versus 3. NXL, they don't have the buys to work with, but Budmeister's still making his aggressive style work. He don't care. He's going to find these shots. He's going to be able to get away with the old orb as well. That was really ballsy.
I was expecting
I'm surprised he survived
him,
that.
Dude. Well, it looks like it's going to be the A take for them. They are running towards a long. Although Jet is going to go through the mid instead, try to get as much information as she can. Doesn't seem like they're going to be finding anything at all. But then no one is really watching A side. Kaosoy looking towards the B side, judging on where they are. But Knots will figure out that nobody is actually here right now other than the guy in Garden and Heaven.
Yeah, the rotate from the Jet needs to come out now. Flipster, you need to get towards the site. The push has begun, and Budmeister is using his utility. That's going to stop the plant for a quick second. 20 seconds left on the clock. Ultimate coming out from Nats. This could be huge, but it's not going to do anything whatsoever. Spike is planted, and the 3 versus 3 eco retake will have to commence. Flipster has picked himself up a rifle, which can do a lot of damage. We'll see if they can make this work, though. The time's starting to tick down. The utility's coming out, and the ultimate as well. Chainsey, good for 1 on the Nats. Kill needs to come out from Flipster, but he won't be able to do it, and Chainsey will get a 3rd. That's a 6th for Sharper, starting to make their way back into this round.
Let's go, Team Sharper. They were a bit dull in the early half, but this time they are wide awake. Not gonna let this go that easily. 6-11, and knowing, I just like the way they're playing this, right? They know that NXL is very aggressive, even if they're on the defender side. So they just wait it out, wait for them to make a mistake, and capitalize from that one, losing in terms of number and retaking a side so easily.
Yeah, we do have the full blind round coming through. An aggressive style coming out from Sharper, now completely changing up their pace, all stacked towards A. They need to get this information out as quickly as they can on the Team NXL side and get some rotates, because this is looking to be a hard site to hit. 3 players are lying in wait. Jet up in Heaven. 2 players towards the door. They're going to have to make it work really quickly.
It's going to be difficult to even enter this side depending on how they play this. They do have some flashes and utilities. They're going to push a back. Flipsiders is not going to be able to answer anything. Recon Bolt will be there. They know where he is. Shoot him to the wall as he get that kill. Close the door. Nuts destroys it, but it will be a 2v5. Do they have what it takes to retake this side? This was their buy round. That's looking bad for them. One left. Get the flick. Looking for another, get smoke, wrapped in the present, and boom, shakalaka, he is gone. And that's 7-11. Sharper, I'm just happy for them that, I thought it was going to be a dominating game from NXL, but Sharper is saying, not today, my friend, not today.
Yeah, things really, really went well there for Sharper. The economy for NXL, it's not anywhere where it needs to be. They have some SMGs, they have some upgrade pistols, but that's going to be about all they wrote for it. And Sharper seems to have the read on NXL. They know this offensive style comes out for them, and they know they don't want to deal with it just yet. Flipster playing aggressive, needs to find his first one, but he won't be able to do it. Nodix is there and will find his head. Another kill comes out, and that's from Vasquez. Things really moving quick into this round, and neither team is able to get a foothold just yet.
I mean, you can tell, right? NXL, look how aggressive they are. They're the one pushing you, not you pushing them. Noisy Boy trying to make as much noise as he can, but Beta will get that kill onto Nats in the mid. Reyes is there looking around, but looks like Kaosoy able to get that kill onto Noisy Boy. Vasquez left with his team Omen, but never mind. Budmeister does die in the hands of Chainsey. Brody, it's time to save your gun here because it's not looking good for them. What do you think is going wrong for NXL? Is it because they're playing too damn aggressive that they're able to make Sharper capitalize on those mistakes that they're doing? Better
NXL. Go ahead.
I feel like okay. Should he calm down and take a second here, realize what is happening, what is going wrong for them? Dugade?
Yeah. NXL, they really need to have a change of pace. They honestly need to take a tactical at some point soon so they can figure out, hey, what's going on here? What are we doing? Why are we having these issues? We're obviously being read like a freaking book by Sharper, and Sharper is able to capitalize upon every movement NXL seems to be making here on their defensive side. This offensive coming out of Sharper is really looking to thrive and bring it back into their own. They're now 8-11. Sharper, they have actually come back. It was looking hopeless for a while there, but this is the point that NXL really need to go through and change it up entirely. Play more passive. Do something different, because right now, this offensive style that you guys love, it's not going to work.
You can tell right now they are gonna do something different here for the side of Sharper, entering the B side instead. I mean, if A was working, you could have just stick with A, but the answer for them this time is B. Gonna have
Yeah, that Scale's going to have to be the one to come up huge. He's going to get revealed, and that's going to give it crucial information to the side of Team Sharper. The push seems to be wanting to come out. Noisy Boy will be the one to respond. Nice and close in the corner. The Skills puts out a boom bot, and Noisy Boy's good for one. Won't be good for two, though, and the kill from Nonix will claim the site. Now a 3 versus 4 retake will have to come out, and Flipster is stuck behind a smoke.
Yeah, he can't really enter this side without his team getting he's trapped in the cage as well. So information is there. They know where he is. He's gonna try and jump in with these smokes, but it's not gonna work out in his favor. Will he find one? Smokes the guy out in garage, making sure he's not gonna be able to get there. Shock dart will be there. Did it hit? Doesn't seem like it. Gonna look for the guy. Ooh, Chainsy finds that one. Gonna get flashed out, but Nats will claim that one. 3v1 as a beta.
Painful. Beta, nicely done. Gets 2. That's a 9th for Sharper. Sharper looking to have the ability to take it all away right here, because this defense coming out from NXL is not doing them any favors whatsoever. They're broke once again. They're going to have to eco. Have a couple of SMGs, have a couple of these upgraded pistols. But that's going to be it. There's nothing else they can do in this situation. Meanwhile, Sharper, they are looking to be flawless right now and change it up entirely. They have flipped the script on Flipster and Co. on NXL.
9 and 11, 2 rounds difference compared to what it was earlier. I believe it was like 5-11, and somehow it's working in their favor. Sharper have their number. They know the way that NXL plays. Now this time NXL, I think they are going to calm down quite a bit, play a bit more safe, holding that side, other than Sova for NXL pushing a bit farther away. What is the answer here for Sharper? It looks like it might be an A take. Nats with the recon ball. Will it land at the perfect opportunity to be able to tell where they are at?
He's not a shark dart in
in
this situation. He's just looking for damage. Ooh, I think he's got the read. Yeah, there we go. That's going to do a little bit of damage, and he's going to have to back off as well. They're going to have to play heavy utility onto this A site to slow the roll of Sharper immensely. If they can slow it down and bring it into their favor, be able to get 1 pick, maybe 2, things will start to swing back towards NXL, and they'll be able to achieve match point. But it's going to be a risky one.
Yeah, another shark
Recon dart comes out, and it should give away a little bit of information. It does, but not that much. The retake and the take happening all at once. Vasquez's going to be coming out, pushing out, playing aggressive, going to be looking for the first, going to be able to find it. That's spiked down. Needs to find another. Going to find it, catch him out. Chainsey's good for 1, but Vasquez's good for 3. Chainsey good for a 3rd as well. And now Nodix and Budmeister have to duel it off. Nodix to win it, and that's a 10th for Sharper. Now 1 away from tying things up and 2 away from match point.
That was actually looking really bad for Sharper, but they were able to claim that round. Quick and easy work. 5 seconds were remaining. They were panicking quite a bit, but with the help of Knots, he was able to close that round and get the kill onto Budmeister. 10-11. Right there. And now they're going to be able to force a buy for the rifles from the side of NXL. They were able to react quickly to defend this. But at the end of the day, they weren't really able to do that because they didn't have pistols. Right, it was a mixed buy from them. And just goes to show, if you do have rifles, you're going to be the one winning this match. Now, the final pace for them, if they do lose this round, it's going to be really tough for NXL. Right there.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a toughie. NXL and Co. They need to figure out what they need to change out here. They've called their pause. This is exactly what they need in this situation. They need to figure it out. They're like, oh God, 1 away. They're about to tie this up if we let them keep this momentum going. NXL need to put up a brick wall to stop them.
I mean, what do you discuss here? I mean, they tried playing calmly, they tried playing aggressive. It's still not working out in their favor. I guess in terms of strategy, you talk about what do we do when they start pushing, what utilities should we put out there to slow it down for the team to react and hold that side down, or we talk about what is the best way to retake a site, because multiple times that Sharper has able to enter the side quite freely, other than one falling down from their team. But when it comes to retakes, that is what NXL is lacking badly. Which Sharper also was having a difficult time during their time as their defenders. So looking at this both, their defender side seems like a bit of a hiccup for the people from Southeast Asia.
Yeah, things really not working out for them. We're in a decently long pause right now. I'm guessing they're having technical issues as well, but they need it. So I don't have anything else to say. I'll be honest.
Okay, I'll tell you this, the gate. This pause, it's one way to destroy our momentum, right? You
It
can
is.
you can call it a tactical pause at the same time. Once the enemies, once Sharper are so into it, having this pause stops that quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks like they've changed up their style quite a bit. Vasquez's still peaking, not going to be meeting anyone just yet, but the defensive style coming out from Sharper right now. They're not going to be wanting to make this push just yet. They know if they wait long enough, NXL will make the first move. And they're sure of it. But right now, NXL changing up their pace entirely, backing off, playing passive.
I just like the way Cypher's been playing his spy cam here, just watching Garage, knowing that they are such an aggressive team, making sure he's going to be able to see them once they enter with the trap wire here and there. Kao Soy watching into the mid, looking for anybody, but there's literally no one there. B-Take might be the answer for them, destroys the door. Quick rotation now for Alert and Jet and Excel. What do they have to provide here? This is gonna be the A side instead.
Yeah, the Spike getting in position for A. We've got the Omen, we got Sola, and we got Jet rotating over to Heaven now as well. This is what you're going to need to see out of them. Utility starting to come out. Ultimate being blasted out from Nat on the Nats. He's going to have to be playing very safely, very passively for the current moment. But the pushes aren't coming in just yet. Alert, good for one. Budmeister finds the trade, but a refrag comes through. Ooh, Flipster playing aggressively. This is where he needs to come alive. This is where you see him at his best. Smoke's coming out, and Chainsy's bomb still not down. A little bit of time left. Shots are coming out. The spike goes down the last minute. Now a 1 versus 2. He's going to have to come out. But Noise Boy finishes him off, and a match point is finally found for NXL. A very desperate round that they desperately needed.
The way the Flipster played this was perfectly makes it difficult for them to plant at all. Finds the time to look for the frags remaining. You were panicking, knowing the time is ticking down lower and lower. You would have lost it if you weren't able to get the plant. They had to force that plant, and it worked out in their favor. At the end of the day, 10-12. I told you, man, this pause can be a tactical usage for them to lose the momentum. It seemed like they did kind of lost a bit of their momentum here.
Yeah, now Sharper, their backs are against the wall. They're 2 away from tying the game. NXL, 1 away from ending it all. This is where Sharper needs to come alive, or NXL are going to be getting the better of them. Very passive play coming out from both these teams. They know that neither wants to push just yet. The standard that NXL set for all those rounds, showing their aggressive style, has really come back into a laid-back stance, and I don't blame them on that. They're changing up their minds, and they are changing Sharper's mind as well. Sharper's going to have to figure out a way to change it back as soon as possible, because right now, no momentum at all.
They are gonna go try for the mid tech. They did do this last time. The question is, where will be they pushing? They tried to push towards the market, decided to just jump on to A, but a quick kill for Flips there. That's what you want to see. Gets Alert down and dusted. Another one will bite the dust as A side will be the answer for them.
Oh no, that's not great. Oh, Nat's in a bad position, able to get 1, but not 2. Chainsy finds the trade, but it's down to a 3 versus 4 for Sharper. They're on the back foot, and Budmeister is on the site. He's good for 1. Another kill going to come out from him as well. Cal's always good for it, but the game is called, and NXL come out with the 13th. 10-13, a nail-biter of a game, and NXL finally able to close it out.
Yeah, I mean, NXL, this was looking a bit rough for them. I almost thought that they were going to lose this. But thankfully speaking, they were able to close that out with that pause. It did help them quite a lot to gather their thoughts, to understand what we needed to do and what went wrong, and how should we play this, how do we play retakes, how do we position ourselves, and it worked out in their favor. But kudos still to Team Sharper. Was not expecting such a very close game, coming back slowly with a 5-11. And with that said, NXL will be the one taking this in the bag.
Yep. Anyway, that will be all for our first match. We've got quite a few matches coming up in the next few hours. We've got Attack All Around versus DXG. After that, we've got Made in Thailand versus Dreamstillers. Then the final match of the evening, Team SMG going up against Team Shift. The two top of the leaderboards will be fragging out here at the end. So make sure to stick around for that one. That match is going to be a match to remember. Anyways, we'll be back very shortly.
ถึงเวลาเปลี่ยนผ่านสู่อนาคตที่คุณกำหนดได้
อนาคตที่ทลายทุกกำแพงการเชื่อมต่อเติมเต็มทุกประสบการณ์
และอนาคตจะไม่ใช่แค่วันพรุ่งนี้อีกต่อไป
ถึงเวลากำหนดอนาคตของคุณเอง
กับ AAS 5G ที่ 1 ตัวจริง
เพื่อคนไทยทุกคน The future is yours
JBL presents JBL Quantum, the ultimate gaming headsets. JBL Quantum, sound is survival.
AIS Fiber เน็ตบ้านคุณภาพการันตีด้วยรางวัลระดับโลกเร็วแรงที่สุดในไทยอัปเกรดความคิดสร้างสรรค์อัปเกรดความบันเทิงปรับสปีดได้ตามใจอัปเกรดชีวิตให้เร็วกว่าดีกว่าง่ายกว่า
most of the teams would go through A site since it's easily to push in there through Cubby and Showers, especially if you pick up a couple of the defenders there. And I definitely agree that Sentinels right now, as we can see who is here, just setting up some turrets and nano swarm grenades. And as I say that, look at that. It looks like we already have. We already have someone.
Conqueror will get that first shot in. They are in the A site right now. We're not gonna be seeing the action as much. But you can see who is running immediately. Fog will get the kill. Pinocchio Conqueror will get another 2 kills on his name. Wannafly is in Lamps looking for a frag here. Will he find anybody? There's holding other side. Rambutan is at the back end of this. He tried to look for the kill. Not going to be able to find that. Yes, I can. Looking in the bats as that is where the plant is for Rambutan. Looking in Lamps. Ascetics will be coming from behind. He's gonna try and get that frag, but Rambutan will find that one. But Wannafly claims a double as it will be a 2v1 situation. Rambutan.
This is not impossible for Rambutan on Arena here, and will be greeted right now in front of Wannafly, trying to get that frag. Goes for the dismiss. Excuses herself right now, moving in there himself, I say, but ooh,
well, they
a
both
little
die.
too late on that play.
Yeah, exactly. Trying their best. I mean, it's still pistol rounds here and there. They did get them down and running, but at the end of the day, money-wise, will be in the side of attack all around. DXG decides to go for triple A. I mean, I guess triple B. It looks like a 3B, 2A. Most of my games I see 3A more than 3B.
Right, and you know, I just like to mention they went for that shower push. It worked very well for them. You know, as I said, just get those picks and you get a free site.
Yeah, they're doing
and
it
we're seeing
again.
a contestation now by Kun, and has to be careful, a little bit smarter now, going back into side. Nokia's right now trying to get a pick. They are moving forward, gets a headshot on Fog, back-to-back refrag. Ooh, and there we go. As I said, JT, pick off the remaining defenders, and the site is theirs for the taking.
This is going to be a bit tough for DXC to try and retake this side. They're not entirely really sure on what they have to do. They're going to be pushing through spawn right now, but Acenix is waiting for them, crawling. He has the crosshair placement onto their heads. Will it work out in their favor? They have the shot team, and yes, it will work out. They claim one, but Ginny says, not today. As yes, I can. Looking for his positioning. They have the shotties here and there, but it's not gonna work out. You can't really shoot it from far away. They're just gonna play the distance in this play, and there you have it. Wannafly will claim one, gonna try and claim another. He wants that kill, but Ginny will get that one. 2-0 as all around attack all around. He's gonna claim another round, but this will be the rifle buy for both teams.
Right, and that was perfect execution. Honestly, the way that they handled the post-plant situation, they took control of that. And again, we did see a couple of the defenders there with Spectres, but a little, you know, a little too late on that play. Didn't get the pick, and the side of the attackers, they just capitalized on that.
I just like the way that
and right now,
AAA is playing. You know, if it ain't broke, we just continue pushing showers at this time, right? If it's working, it's working. And they've been stacking B multiple times, and it's just a free site for them. Kun looking around, does not know what's about to surprise him from the showers. Pinocchio's is there with his teammates, or though being taken, so he's gonna have at least a bit of information on knowing what is happening. They're gonna smoke up heaven. Has the flash. Will D enter? Yes, D will. You've heard that loud and clear. Paranoia is there. Kun gets one, had to destroy the recombo, but dies because of it. Fog will claim another. Pinocchio sees where he is, flashes him, as it will be a 3v3 retake yet again. Put up the wall of fire. Yes, I can in heaven. Trying to see if he's gonna be able to find the open. Time is ticking. Genie is there. She hears the drone coming up, gonna teleport immediately onto the side of the truck. But in the backside, oh, he's actually gonna go for the backside. Pinocchio will claim the kill onto Huiz though. So at least they have one there. Do have the eye working in their favor. Rambutan jumping in towards Lamps, trying to find a fight. Genie will get one. It will be a 2v1 as Pinocchio will end that game with a 3 frag.
My gosh, the energy levels, JT. I can feel you shaking from where you are, honestly. This game, it's so heated right now. And again, as you said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And they're moving through showers, and the defenders right now just at a loss. I think the side of Kun, you know, can't really defend that side. It looks like Yes I Can is switching up his position here. So let's see if they can anticipate the showers move. But look at this, JT. Our attackers right now split. They are not moving through showers. We have the spike onto our Cypher, who is patiently waiting at Cubby. Might even rotate if it's too tricky to move in.
I like how they finally understand, like, they've been coming to A multiple times, right? So they're gonna stack it this time. But for triple A, they know what's up. They know that this time they're gonna go stack this A. It's time to go to the B side. But at the same time, you have to be a bit more careful here because you have Killjoy, one of the best people to have in this side with her traps up and running and the alarm bot at the same time. Although she's there in hookah right now with her pistol at hand versus Conqueror. They're gonna use the bot chasing in. Will she be found? Yes, she will. Tries to look away. At the same time, will fall down to the hands of Wannafly. The enter the side. You see, yes, I can. Lurking around, looking for the crosser placement. He gets it with the headshot onto Phoenix. He have the answer, and their damage pretty damn low. Triple A 2v1. This is a clutchable situation. You know where he is right now. Smoke him down. Yes, I can.
30 seconds left.
With
Yes,
the
he
gun
can
in hand.
indeed. And Ginny here going for from the shadows, moving over to A, trying to gather some information, looking to flank. Yes, I can, and it will work for her. Look at this, JT, moving closely and closely through the smoke. Wonderful execution on that, and all that's left is to. Oh no! Unfortunately, she gets spotted.
Well, Yasuke does not know where he is, but he can do this for his team. He even stops there for a second to go like, what the hell just happened there? They're gonna win one round, and this was their save. This was their economy round, and it works out in their favor. Pistol rounds doesn't matter as long as we win it. DXG claims one round there. Ginny, I thought she had, the information, knowing what he'll be doing, did not see him pushing through that smoke and dies because of it.
Yes, it's that was the perfect position for Ginny in A Heaven. I guess she didn't really expect that he would emerge from the smoke, maybe opting for a save, but great job to Yes I Can for the resilience and pushing on, and right now hitting that top frag mark. And congratulations to him and our attackers right now. Going for an interesting strategy here, split up across this map, and our defenders are finally picking up on our attackers' rhythm.
You can tell right now, you're gonna go back to A. Do you understand that? If we tried B, guys, it was a nice attempt. They were using pistols, but at the end of the day, it did not work out in their favor. Pinocchio's still in the shower right now, looking for a chance to enter, but gonna get smoked up. But what I'm looking here is where the guy in lamps, you might push this. They're looking for the entry frag. You're gonna have the bot running in. Paranoia will be there. They're not gonna be able to tell on where he is, but he shoots him through the wall, I believe. No, actually, Pinocchio's that one who entered this. He did go for his ultimate, trying to enter the side and open up for them. Truck is the plant. Alarm bot will be there. Actually, it's gonna be the turret. Fog onto the side. Then the Lamps looking for a kill. He's not gonna find it. Oh, that was so close, but yet so far does not able to claim that frag. Showstopper will finally grab that kill. They're getting doubles here as Conqueror will find another Wannafly.
Went
Doing
for
really
the
well.
soul orb, but unfortunately, right there you have waiting a couple of the attackers, and there you go, JT. It's stick to A, stick to A. Definitely worked for them, and now leading by 3 points, Triple A. DXG may have cracked the code when our attackers moved on to B side, but unfortunately, Triple A they're capitalizing on A. Well, it's in their name. Might want to call them quadruple A at this rate.
Yeah, exactly.
If I say
A.
so myself, but right. And look at this, JT. Our defenders here pushing hot
Well-
at the same time through long, but Conqueror gets the pick already on Huiz.
Yeah, Rambutan will claim another. Their push actually did work out in their favor. They're gonna be able to use the smoke here. The question is, where will they be going? Look like it will be the A. Bats is where the Jet is at with Fog. Information has been given. Silva is there on hand. Wannafly will claim one as Astex will kill the guy in Bats. To our left for DXGS Triple A have the number game here. One has to stay in B. So having 3 people push you in A side will not look too good for them. But he will at least get one in his kitchen now, showing the collection that Jet has. You're gonna smoke it off. Try and get that plant, looking for a frag. 7 HP energy for Rambutan. Will he find the frag there, Yusuke? That is the main question. Omen might find her, though. They're looking for a kill, and Ginny will get that one as Goon is left in the showers alone. Does have the knives, but will use the gun in hand instead. Gonna not. Oh, I thought it was gonna work out in her favor, but Ginny is just too damn good, and she will claim another 5-for-1. That was their forced buy round, and
That
economy
worked.
is
That
bad.
definitely worked in their favor, no? And Ginny here just popping off right now. I think she felt bad with what happened in that one round where she lost against Yes I Can. So definitely wonderful shots from her. Not really, might I say, clutch for that round on her end. And right now, our attackers, I'd like to say that they're keeping the defenders guessing here. The defenders are having a hard time to catch up on what to do, and they have to do their best here because the defending rounds are usually more easy. And with that said, Rambutan managed to get the pick on Pinocchios there. Almost got Ginny, but unfortunately, it was a 1v3 situation at that.
Yeah, definitely. I guess it is gonna be the pistol round. Getting one down is already good enough for them. But the question here is if they can clutch it out. They have two people already into the B side. That is what all attack all around are is looking at, just waiting for the time to shine. You see Omen hiding in the teleporter, hoping that they will push towards the B side, but it will not be B. It's gonna be A, as Conqueror will get that kill onto Kun, opens up the site for them. Quick and easy take, as the plant will be there. Not only that, he gets information where everybody is at, as Asex will get that kill onto Fog. We have the ultimate coming from Sova. Will he get one? At least he will tag out the Cypher here. Yes, I can. Will get destroyed by one of Fly.
Spray
Hits
down!
one, and
Spray
there
down!
you go. A double. One
There
of
we
Fly.
go.
Destroying the hopes and dreams of DXG to get at least a sliver of hope here. 6-1,
was a
USK.
That was a fantastic spray down, but it was a 1.5 spray down, might I say, because he stopped in between. But perfect play on that. And this is what we're sensing right now from our attackers, JT. They know how to rotate. They know how to make use of their information, and it's working very well for them. You see, they almost tried to get the pick from B, but they lost a member, so they quickly switched over to A. And our defenders right now, again, lost. They cannot crack the code.
Yeah,
But Kun here, with a very cheeky peek, might anticipate a majority of
Oh.
these members. Ooh! Goes for the tailwind, but unfortunately did not pick anyone on that.
she kind of failed her dash there. She got hit by
Yes.
the corner of the gate. You shall not pass. They are gonna go enter towards the A side. Like I said, this is their favorite side. They are gonna stop the push there. Well done by Fog, but one of Fly will close out Huzi. As Yes I Can at least trades another 3v3. They can make this work for them. They do know where Pinocchio is with that recon. Actually, not even the recon, but the whatchamacallit.
Drone.
The drone, yeah, there you go. But it's gonna be a B side. It's a surprise. They're making them commit into a side knowingly that they are gonna force their defense and retake, making B wide open for them. Wanna Fly hiding in the corners, looking for a frag for attempt to push the Rambutan.
Ooh.
Does he see the TP? Will it work out for Asex? Yes, it will. I don't think she had to use the TP there for Rambutan, as Atex is looking for more, might get the kill onto the Omen, but Omen says not today, as Fog will get that one. 2v1. Can Raze save this for his team? Wanna Fly. It's still a clutchable situation. Gonna bait it out. Will get one kill. He jumps out immediately. He knows where it is. Gonna throw the paint. And will it hit? Yes, it did. What a bit. That the reload. The reload. But saves the round for them, as it does go boom. 7-1.
That was a great anticipation, might I say, on the side of our attackers, JT. Again, they thought it was too difficult to push into A, and quick rotates. Even if Pinocchios there got cancelled out by Rambutan, getting through B long. Still, Wanna Fly again popping off. We saw him in the previous round right now, clutching for the team, and there we go. We have a prime duelist player for the side of AAA, and it is working for them splendidly. And on the side of our defenders here, they have to save their money. Rambutan, the only one with a Vandal, so let's see if they can manage to grab another Thrifty.
That is true. It looks like Asex is gonna get the kill onto Fog VC Kun yet again. Staying here in the bats, looking for a time to strike with that Sheriff at hand. Decides to maybe back off. Here's the drone coming. Does not want to give her information on where she is right now. Says on to the smoke, but will be found out yet again in their favor. Wanna gets the kill to who is he? Wanna claims another as Pinocchio rushes in towards the lamps. Will find the kill to Rambutan. So it's gonna be another round for attack all around. As A, like you said, he should be probably named quadruple A at this time because A side is for them as always.
This is again, this is just a perfect prime textbook gameplay we're seeing on the side of quadruple A. I just like to note quadruple A at this rate, and our defenders here not popping off as they should. They're having a difficult time defending the sites. I believe they are being overwhelmed. But look at Kun here with the operator. Let's see if he can get those picks in showers. He's definitely having a hard time defending that by himself. And I'm still concerned the defenders here, why they are not ganging up in showers. And there we go, Kun with a nice peek, but is he going to pop off? And oh, gets paranoid, but still managed to get someone on that play. Moves back onto site. Ace sticks with the owl drone, gathering some information as he should. Goes through the smoke, sees Kun, gets the target there. They know where he is. Perfectly retreats. And off track with another shot by him and Wanna, and I believe accidentally killed himself there. And our attackers right now. There we go. JT being overwhelmed right now by our defenders.
They are actually going to be able to at least grab a kill. Lockdown will be there by the Killjoy. Yes, I can. Will claim a double. But like you said, that smooth operator coming from the Jet definitely is the reason why they won this round here.
Yes, Jet is a prime agent in Valorant. You know, she gets you out of tricky situations if you're caught in a bind, no pun intended. Very easy to escape these little skirmishes, and that's exactly what Kun did. That is textbook Jet right there, and I'm hoping we see more of those plays because that's what they need right now if they're willing to lessen this deficit and win this game.
I mean, at this point, right? You look at this around at a time here, but this time AAA is sticking what they're strong at, which is the A side. You know, I feel like B is already non-existent in their books because A is for their taking right now. They know that the operator is not there, but Kun will at least get a frag onto Wanna. Pinocchio's just rushes in with his ultimate, comes back to life. They know where the Omen is, but they're trying to shoot him down. The paranoia works in his favor. Gets one frag. Yes, I can also get skill onto Pinocchio. They know where the side is. They know where the bomb is. They're gonna win this round 3-8, round by round, slowly climbing and crawling their way back into this game.
Whatever they're doing, keep it up. Right now, DXG trying to relinquish the lost rounds that they had previously, and they are using their agents well this time. You know, we're seeing the paranoia, perfect timing on that play. Yes, I can with the recon vault, gathering as much information as he can. And our attackers right now, it looks like they're going to go back to one of their early plays here, pushing through showers. It will be tricky since the defenders here finally concocted the strategy. So I believe our attackers right now, yes, they're playing a little bit more cautiously, not going on the aggro, a little bit more passive. So let's see if they're playing for picks here.
Now, although it's a good read coming from AAA, they do know what's up. They are gonna get hurt quite a bit with that, but Pinocchio he just rushes. He's so confident. Gets one kill, throws the molly immediately, looking for more. One in heaven. Asex playing pokey there. Almost gets hit, gets tagged, but it's still okay for them. They can still look for the frags here. They have dominated the A side. Look into my eyes as the Cypher knows what's up. The recon bolt will be there. Gonna get fragged quite a bit. Will fall down to the hands of who is but Pinocchio is there. Games on top of Pinocchio with the spray transfer. Working out his favor. Rambutan and Kundo not giving up yet, but Ginny will claim one. Gets the kill to Kun. In heaven, Pinocchio knows what's up. He knows he's in heaven. Does he know this? No, he doesn't. As she will die. Pinocchio claims quite a lot of frags here in this round and will be the 9th round for attack all around.
Pinocchio's right now. I think he got a 3 or 4K on that play, and aggro right now on that duelist. Perfect. Very fitting for that Phoenix, and he's working that agent well. And you know, as I said earlier in the round, JT, going back to their plays down in the early rounds worked well for them. And I'd like to commend their post plant positioning. Two members in U-Hauls, and they have someone waiting in the corner of spawn, and it worked wonders for them. Even though they lost a majority of their members on that play, they still won the round, and that, my friend, is what's important.
That is true, and they are quite ahead in this. But DXG still might have what it takes because it's time for them to be the aggressors here. It's time for them to make a play and attack. Recon Bolt is there onto Hookah. Not gonna be able to get as much information as we wanted. The smokes now coming from Omen from downtown in A side. They're gonna try and maybe push their luck here. They're jumping down into the side. They do not know this. Triple A not watching their backhand. But this time, Pinocchio's claims one. Kun will claim another. Pinocchio's gets that flash. Gonna change his guard. He gets another kill too. 3 frags for him. Wanna jumps into this, tries to get a kill. Will find the Omen. Might even look for more. They're gonna try and plant that spike. Not gonna happen as Genie will find, yes, I can. They tried to play this smart, but Triple A just got their number.
Exactly on that play. Again, JT, they are not triple A right now. They are forging themselves to be quadruple A. And right now they have switched sides. And to the players out there, those who are watching, if you're not familiar with how the format of this game works, you switch sides once you hit the 12th round. After that, is switch sides, I believe. And our defenders right now down to attackers. So let's see if Triple A can defend as well as they attack. Jenny here with the perfect peek on the Paranoia. I think, yes, gathered enough information to know that they are coming there. Goes to the spray on the Spectre. Double kill. One more. Ooh, switches to Frenzy, but missed it by an inch. Our attackers right now low on health, but A-Sticks going for that Owl Drone, gathering as much information as he can. Ooh, missed by a little bit there, but they managed to tag him. It worked well.
For some reason, it did. He is going to use the Shock Dart.
Ooh, Shock Dart.
That kill, Shock Dart in the 3v2 for DXG. They're still stuck on lamps. Not sure what you want to do, but the flank is there. They have the teleporter. They jump towards the B side, who is with Reyna. Will they be able to make this work in their favor? Recon Bolt will be there. They are going to look for the aim.
With the Spectre spray. Oh, Shock Bolt to you, my friend. And that ends the round. A-Sticks. Again, that was a wonderful execution in the side of quadruple A. You know, it's incredible. They analyze this game perfectly. Just play by play, they're doing their best here, and they're getting those frags, which is very important to them. I think DXG is getting overwhelmed by their members dropping, and I think that's the advantage that AAA has. They're doing very well on the frags. Their players know how to aim, and in clutch situations, they keep their cool. And DXG here trying to implement a similar strategy that AAA has, but it's not working well on them. Again, the frags, that's what they're lacking here. And as I say that, Ginny already manages to get a pick on Yes I Can. It's JT. It's looking like a blowout.
It is kind of looking like a blowout. They're down in terms of the numbers. Rambutan is here onto the side, not near with his friends. Jet is there alongside him, but Cypher is positioned as he will claim that kill to Rambutan. Now cage up, not knowing where he is. He can reposition himself if he wants. Will the pre-fire? Doesn't seem like it. The Paranoia will be there. He does tag him quite a bit. The Jet will die. He might claim another, make it a triple 3K in his name as Omen. Stuck in the showers. Will he fall down? Make it a 4K for Conqueror as he did what he needed to be done. Shutting them down 12-3. It might be game over for DXG if they do not show any signs of life. They're forced buying in this round, and that's not what you want to see happen at all, Yusuke.
Right, but again, JT, do or die. They don't have a choice here. They have to spend that money because if they lose that round, it's all over. So it's a strategy we see a lot of competitive teams do when they know they're stuck. And, you know, let's see if it works in their favor here. A-Sticks with a cheeky recon bolt there, but gets tapped by the shock bolts. And right now, they have to be careful. The attackers right now moving as a unit here. I'm pretty sure that Ace saw that, but there we go. Ooh, with a spray. Look at that whip. Gets a 3K in Huaka. And only one member left on the side of DXG. And there we go. Pinocchio's ends it all for them. Look at this insane replay here from Ace. Incredible. Wanna Fly just I wouldn't say that he got baited there, but lost the luck of the draw. And there we go, Ace with a wonderful whiff. That, oh my goodness. My goodness.
They were so confused when they saw that drone. Rambutan immediately, look at the drone, didn't notice Wanna Fly was there, dies immediately.